there, this is Andrea Fox, the divorce lawyer lady, and I'm here to talk to you about various issues surrounding divorce and child custody cases. Nothing in this video is intended to be legal advice. I am only licensed in the state of Montana and only speak about family law generalities applicable to my practice that can also pertain to cases in various jurisdictions, maybe your case. As always, I recommend that you consult a local attorney for your specific situation in your specific area. Also, I'm not one of you young hip kids that's good at selfies and videos, so please be gentle. So today I wanted to talk about mediation preparation tips. Mediation is ordered in pretty much all family law cases here, and I know that that's a commonality across the United States and probably other countries. So chances are, if you are in a custody dispute or a divorce situation, you are probably going to mediation. Mediation is a great process. It usually results in a settlement. I would say 90 to 95% of my cases settle in mediation. Again, that's just a broad estimate. It really depends on the case and on the mediator and on all that stuff. But overall, it's a great process. I think you should look forward to it, but I do have some tips for best ways to approach it. So, number one, don't get caught up in this as some big strategy game. You don't need to come up with a strategy. I like to think of it, mediation is not like a chess game. It's more trying to find a path, and that path is towards resolution. You are not going to court. You don't need to put on a case. Your mediator has no decision-making authority. They're usually just a third-party neutral, and they can't tell you one way or the other if the judge is going to rule in your favor or not, and they can't do it for them. So you can't view it as a court experience, and you can't view it as any sort of strategic situation. I very frequently get clients that are like, oh, I came up with this flow chart of like, if this scenario happens, then we'll go to this and all that. And I'm like, no, sorry, we're not doing that. You need to trust the mediator and trust the process. Number two, make sure you have access to the things you might need. Yes, this is not a court case, so you're not putting on evidence per se, but you might need certain things as we go through the day. So, pinging off one of my other videos, if you have Our Family Wizard, make sure you have your login handy. If you are splitting up a retirement account, make sure you have the number for the account administrator and your online login and or whatever you tend to use. If you need to be able to contact your employer to get information on wage withholding for child support, for instance, make sure you have that information on hand. Just be sure you can access the stuff you might need. You might not need it, but we might. And if you can't access that stuff, it can kind of put a crimp in the day. All right, number three, remember to take care of yourself throughout the process. Yes, it's stressful. I know what stress does to people in our bodies, but just try. Try to get good sleep the night before. I know it's really hard. Even I get nervous the night before for other people. Try to eat throughout the day. I know it's hard, but you got to keep your strength up or you're going to be making decisions from a hangry place, and we don't want that. And do the things you need to do to feel calm. If you like to knit, then bring your knitting. If you like to have a coffee, have a coffee. If you need to get up and go for a quick walk, do that. If you're a smoker, go have a smoke. Whatever it is that you need to like keep your stress as low as possible and get through that day, please do it. And I don't know any mediator that would tell you, or attorney or mediator that would tell you otherwise. So my final tip is a bonus tip, and that is to trust the process. 95% of mediations settle, and that's for good reason. I always tell people you're going to feel really nervous before, you're going to start to feel good by the middle of the day, and then by the end you're going to be usually a combination of happy and exhausted because you're probably done and you don't have to go to court, which is like best case scenario. And then the next day you might have some buyer's remorse, but I think my next video is going to be on that because it's an interesting phenomenon. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Like and subscribe if you want more tips for your divorce or family law case. And feel free to check out my website for more info on me and my practice. That is www.mtfoxlaw.com. Thank you so much. Have a great day and good luck.